Our story takes place in the grand continent of Uthra, once the home of the most powerful and wise peoples of all races. A utopia of grandiose thinking, innovation. Magics had never been more vast and varied. All peoples were prosperous in this age of peace and happiness. But then, seemingly overnight, a silver fog overtook the known world, plunging it into chaos. The Golden Age is now long past. In the past 100 or so years, progress has gone backwards. Magic's lost, history's forgotten, and the reign of regal politics now dominates the balance of the world. Kings bicker over petty ley lines and disputes of power over blood lineage. The land is now separated by a vast magical wilderness, coated in a thick silver fog. Only the most prominent, well taken care of roads still exist, making any towns along these roads hubs of humanity. Outside the walled bastions, the fog carries its own dangers, able to move environments and its denizens, making navigation difficult, if not impossible, in some places. Luckily, there are places within the fog itself that are anchored into place by what means no one knows yet. One of these locations is the bustling city of Yetta O'Dare, where we find our band of heroes. Branch, a Feywild centaur, the lower half of a large deer, using his bow and spear to exact revenge on the warkin who killed his family. Calliope Moonsong, a lush Kalashtar bard, the center of all attention and a friend to all. Aaron, a half-elf divination wizard, having a doctorate in archaeology and a knack for map-making, now possessing a ring of great power. Tyrius Redfist, a satyr whispers bard, as keen with a rapier as he is a lute. Beaufort Steelgut, a paladin haunted by his past and seeking a brighter future. Sky, a mysterious fogborn from a bygone age, seeking knowledge as to who and what she is. This group of adventurers now sets out to find lost friends, becoming more powerful, making connections, and ultimately to right the wrongs that the Obsidian Sigil has created. This is the story of the Silver Fog.
Last session, you guys asked Uba to take you on a hunt, and after him taking a brief hiatus to retrieve his favorite axe from his bedroom, he returned to you all with Shaz, a changeling paladin, in tow. And you all ventured to the southern part of his territory, where it became kind of dark and gloomy as you guys entered a small clearing where there is a altar totem to the Great Hunter, a stone basin with ancient carvings in it, and floating above it is a absolutely monstrous moose skull. And as Uba puts his hand on one of the horns, sinking his hand into the horn itself to draw blood, he instructs all of you to do the same. And as you all did, begrudgingly by Beaufort, mind you, uh, the bloods begin to mix, and out from this basin came this thick rolling fog. That slowly kind of encompasses you all and surrounds you as you hear Uba go, right, hope y'all's is ready. Yeah, kind of a cheeky smile on his face as you suddenly feel the atmosphere get. It's almost like the air thickens as you suddenly feel small, kind of individual raindrops plopping in and around you. Not necessarily like a heavy rain, but like the beginnings of a rainstorm where there's just large raindrops hitting the ground every so often as you find yourself in a dark forest, the bark itself dark, and all around you is a cacophony of noises. Hoots and yells from predators, bugles from large creatures, and occasionally a random scream. As Uba looks around at you all and goes, right, we're off to, we're gonna go greet the old man right quick.
Is this was all of those sounds and stuff a side effect of the ritual?
No, this is just the ambient territory that you guys are in. You guys are now in the realm of the brambled forest.
So we're not standing in front of this moose anymore?
Nope.
Oh, we tell
I'm gonna
It's
look
up.
at Falal and go, "What did you get me into?"
Oh, we're in for a wild ride, buddy.
Oh no! Bofer's holding his hammer on his chest and like just kind of
A
looking.
divine hunt.
Is there like a hole in my hand now, or is it like healed up and it's fine?
There is a small like hole in your hand, but it doesn't hurt.
Is it still
Alright.
bleeding or like actively, or is it just literally a hole now?
It's bleeding a little bit, but there's like no pain from it. As you like clench a fist, like it feels completely normal.
Oh Lord, have mercy! Bofer's holding on to his little hammer and just kind of like in his head, praying like, "Morodin, for the love of everything good and holy, help me."
As Uba and Shaz make their way side by side, still kind of bantering with one another. You see Shaz kind of like take a shoulder and Uba throwing him off balance. He goes, "You little shit," and like grabs him by the side of the face and like pushes him into a bush.
So before we press on, do summons need to go through this type of ritual as well?
No, if they are part of your repertoire, they are with you.
All right, cool.
Cool. Okay,
All
good.
right.
Well, Billy couldn't go through it anyway because he's ethereal. So I mean, it would just be Jerry.
After about 15 or 20 minutes of walking and hearing these like wolf howls and jackal barks, and elk bugles, deer stomps, and various other like noises of like wildlife, you guys eventually come to a monstrous cave. Like it's at least 50 or 60 feet, like a massive fucking hole in the side of this mountain.
Ooh,
Okay.
humongous scary.
All right. As we're standing at like basically the precipice of what is probably going to be Bofer's like scariest moment, Bofer's gonna take his last cigar from Calliope, rip it open, like make it into like a little ball, and just start. I mean, just slamming it against his hand, just and then look around and put one in because he's like, this is about to get wacky for a few minutes.
Uba looks at you all and goes, "Right, well, a few small rules, suggestions, really. Uh, don't look the big man in the eyes. He don't take kindly to that, especially for newcomers." He looks over specifically at Bofer. "Don't take it personally. He's a bit crotchety at times, especially those that just kind of tag along. He's usually pretty particular in who he allows in his domain, so expect a bit of prickliness."
No problem.
That's
Got
fine. I've
passive
dealt with
on
prickliness before.
You must have met Rashanka, huh?
Yes. Bofer but ducks his head and is like, yes, I did.
Oh, that's a good there right there.
Yeah, she's great. And Uba kind of like turns on his hoof and begins walking into the cave with like a little bit of a pep in his step as
But-
Shaz kind of like looks at you all and gives you a big thumbs up. You guys are gonna have so much fun.
Before we
Alrighty.
start fully walking, I'm gonna go. Hold on, just a second, real quick. I am a dwarf. I look up to everyone. Is he going to think I'm looking him in the eyes if I'm looking at his pecs?
Maybe.
Oh Lord, help us.
Uba kind of chuckling at it as he walks in. And it's weird, as you all cross the threshold of the cave, you just feel a gust of wind hit you all. And almost in like one or two steps, you find yourselves through this long tunnel, which looked like it went on forever. But you find yourselves in this huge cavern. And in the shadows, you hear, well, first you would see two large white eyes open up as you hear Blood Hoof. Greetings, grandson. As Uba slams his axe in the ground, gets down one knee. Grandfather.
I'll get on a knee. I don't know.
Branch also
I'll,
kneels.
I'll get on a knee. I don't know.
Chez just does a bow and goes, "Hey, Paps." You literally hear like an exhausted exhale as the Great Hunter goes, "Shazwan, as impudent and mouthy as ever." Shez just kind of gives a thumbs up and a finger gun. Yeah.
But Bover's. I don't know about Falal, but Bover is on the ground. Bover's like almost fully prostrate on one knee, like chest almost touching his knee, so that his hand can be covered holding his hammer.
Good. Branch kneeling pauses to wait to see if he will be introduced or will he be introducing himself.
Yeah.
You feel a gaze hit you. It's a weight that you have felt before you hear that voice go, "And my newest hunter, Bran."
Nice to be in your presence, Divine One.
You have done well. And his gaze suddenly fixates on you, Bofer.
Bover's sweating.
"I do not recognize you." Uba kind of like puts his hand in front of you and goes, "He just kind of came with us, backing up his boy for his trial." You
Is one
hear
of my complaints.
you hear a shifting as if a large individual is like shifting in a chair as you hear an exhale. "So you are here for your trial of the hunt, Bran."
I am.
"Then a
Look forward.
formal introduction is due." As you hear like a hand tap a corner of a large chair, you see green blue flames spark up on small pedestals on the floor, as you all would see. It's going to be in the NPC art channel.
Gotcha.
Actually, no. I'm going to send this to you guys individually as to not ruin the surprise for the rest of the party.
Ooh, good idea. Good idea.
Ooh, we get exclusives. We get exclusives.
Exclusives. Yeah, we're not streaming. We can record.
Oh
I'm recording,
my.
so we can just. Holy crap! Yeah, Bofer's not looking up. Yeah, Bofer's not looking up right now.
Oh
Uh,
my.
He's an absolute fucking Titan branch. Like, you might come up to his ankles.
Oh man.
Give me a second so I can put it on screen real quick.
That's a big motherfucker.
Holy. So we see this dude. Or I say we. Bofer's head is on his knee. So they see this guy.
Yes. Before you, in all of his glory, is the Great Hunter. Something that isn't in the image, however, is he is completely tied down by thick black brambles that intertwine, permanently keeping him stuck in his chair. As he looks at you, Branch, he goes, "I am the Great Hunter, though I go by many names. I do believe in your time they call me Baphomet. No, Bahamut."
Oh, okay. You said Baphomet, and I went, huh? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that correct.
Baphomet,
No.
the demon?
Yes,
That is Baphomet. Okay.
Baphomet.
Oh man.
Baphomet. Oh my. Beaufort. Wait. Do I need to roll a history check to know this for Beaufort, or can Steven just know this?
You can roll a religion check.
Yeah. I got a +4. Let's see what if Beaufort knows Baphomet. 20.
Yeah, Yeah, you
Okay.
absolutely recognize this name as a greater demon lord.
Yeah, Bofer is now. He's not only sweating, but like there is a slight tremble in his hand holding his hammer, and he is just praying in his head. Please, God, please, Morodin, please help me. I don't know what situation Branch has got me into.
Um, uh, well, Branch is also gonna do a religion check. Hold on, does Branch know? Yo,
I feel like this is something that would have been taught in a like religious school about demonology, understanding, like because Bofer had
Branch,
to go to classes and stuff. I don't know.
Branch does not recognize the demon connection.
No,
He's
not
just
at all.
like, no, he's just like, this is the god of the hunt right here. You know what I mean? I'm on the hunt.
Uh, as the Great Hunter's mighty form is shown with the braziers lit with this kind of green blue flame all around.
Mm.
You are here for your trial, Branch. Good. He looks over at Uba. You will not interfere with this hunt, Uba. Shazwan. I know if I tell you not to, you will likely interfere regardless, so try not to impede too much on his trial. Shaz kind of like kicks the rocks at his foot and goes, "Aw, you know me so well," as he kind of like fiddles with his hair a little bit.
Man, oh, I look forward to proving my worthiness in this hunt. He's a
Good,
little nervous.
then I will
I
make
don't
it a
say.
good one.
Oh
As
no.
he taps the side of his chair with his right hand. From behind you, there is a sun-like vortex of wind being pulled as you see a rift open, a tan kind of white shimmer to this kind of jagged portal. As he looks at you and goes, "Do not fail, or you will be prey in my realm for all eternity."
I'm. Can I? Can I don't know if anyone's done this to Uba yet, and I don't know how he'll react. But I don't want to say it out loud in front of Baphomet the demon. I'm gonna mind link with Uba and go, "What do I do?
Uber replies back, "Just chill, just chill. It's going well. It's going well."
Are you
I,
sure about that?" Bofer is like freaking out.
um, Branch politely asks, "Is my companion here both are allowed to aid me in my hunt?"
He is here. I will allow it. He
I'll
looks over at you, Beaufort, and goes, "Dwarf of Morodin, I feel his presence on you.
yeah.
Fear not, for I have no interest in culling one of his own."
I go, thank you, sir. I was told not to look at you in the eyes because it's disrespectful, but I am a dwarf, and I'm afraid that if I look up at you, it's going to be assumed that I'm looking you in the eyes, but I'm not, I swear.
You hear like this deep rumbling kind of almost like a whispering laugh kind of emanate through as he goes, "Morodin is a helping god. Without him and other crafting gods, my hunters would not be nearly as efficient."
Oh, so I don't want to presume anything. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Is my presence here not like a disgrace?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. And I'll stand up ever so gently and look. I'm looking, kind of upper pectoral. I'm not gonna look him in the eyes. Okay. And I'll go, okay, all right, thank you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was genuinely terrified by your presence because of how great you are, but now I feel a little bit better.
Then you are smarter than most outsiders.
I was taught of how great of your greatness. I was taught, and I as soon as I heard the name, it registered, and I knew immediately where I was standing.
Throughout the ages, hunters have always relied on craftsmen to bring down prey mightier than themselves. I have no qualm with the crafting gods.
I'll actually then I'll go, oh, well then, would you mind your opinion? And I'll point at your armor and I'll go, what do you think of his armor?
For those looking up, you would see his eyes flash over white as he looks over Branch. He is very well equipped.
I'll look at Branch and I'll go, I can't wait to tell our friends that I got a thumbs up from Poppy. I can't wait. I look at Uba and I go, I'm definitely, her name's Rashenka, right?
Rashanka, yeah.
Rashanka. I'll look at Uba and go, I cannot wait to tell Rashanka.
Uba kind of leans over and whispers, Rashanka's already been here, lad.
Dang it! Bover's like kicks the dirt like crap.
But as you hear the great hunter lean back in his throne, the monstrous tendrils and vines of bramble that keep him in place kind of creak as he leans back and he goes, Now go, prove yourselves hunters or become prey.
All right, and I'll look at you, Flaw, and I'll reach up for like an arm clasp to raise me on your back, and I'll go, battle buddies.
Yeah, I'll raise him up and throw him on.
Yeah.
I say, battle buddies. Hey, press on.
There's a moment where the great hunter shifts his gaze over to Uba, and there's probably like a solid minute and a half, 2 minute, where you just feel like those two are having a telepathic conversation before Uba nods and goes, Right, boys, shall we go?
Yes,
Let's do it.
sir.
Minty. As he kind of goes over to the rift and kind of greets you two first as he pulls Shaz off to the side, kind of holding him by the collar of his plate armor, and you see him kind of like make eye contact as those two seem to have a conversation in about themselves.
All right.
Everyone's having telepathic conversations.
I'll mind link with you, Branch, and I'll say, I don't know what they're talking about right now. I'm not to disparage our new friends, but me and you need to keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah, we're in a new realm, new friends. Anything can happen. You've seen the trophies they have in their house.
Yeah,
But
right.
I do believe the god is steering us well. This is mostly a test, so
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that they would do something as low as betray us, but what I am saying is as far as understanding the weight of our situation, we need to keep our eyes peeled.
yeah, I agree. Even in our encounters, we don't
Right.
know how far it really goes.
Right. For goodness sake, I just found out that he's cool with Morodin. The whole time I was scared absolutely out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what wonderful music. Great. Wonderful.
Man. Can I roll for? Can I do a stealth roll?
Absolutely.
Do I need to roll one, or can I just give him advantage for both of us?
I'll say advantage. Why not?
Because I'm riding his back.
Nice. My first one was 16.
Mm-hmm.
My second one is 17.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
So, as you two step through the rift, you are immediately hit with the wet stench of rotting plants as the air here is thick and stagnant. You find yourselves in the edges of a swamp as you look out over this. You guys can see the map, right? I moved you over. I did. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Place yourselves in that exposed area, whatever you think would be a proper
Where the
place
white
for
mark is?
yourselves. Yes, anywhere in that area.
Okay. Oops, wrong button. Okay. What are we doing, computer?
Yeah, I did some trick books for you, so you got some outfits in there.
There we go. All right. As of right now, I am on Branch's back. So any space he moves to, I'm moving to the one tandem.
Excellent. You see Shaz and Uba follow up behind you as the rift behind you begins to slightly close, remaining just a little bit open for you guys to come back through. Uba kind of looks at you all and goes, "Right, well, I'm just an observer. Shazzy's an emergency contact. Good luck, have fun. Don't get eaten. That's about all I got."
Don't get eaten. I'm gonna mind link with you again and go, don't get eaten. What are we doing?
Vance gives him an assuring thumbs up and looks at both for my and mind link goes, "We're on the hunt."
Oh Lord have mercy.
Although I will interfere just a wee bit right now, actually, as you see him suddenly kind of inhale as you feel a rumble in his chest as he uses a rage, as you see a momentary glimmer of his form suddenly shift from that rusty red color. You see his pelt suddenly turn a silver color, his fangs elongating, his horns getting these large thorns jutting out in all angles from his horns. As you see his pelt turn long, silver, and slightly shaggy, his orange eyes suddenly turn a bright red color as he lets out a monstrous roar into the vicinity, much louder than you would have anticipated a barbarian of his standing being able to do as it echoes out over this area. You see part of the water seem to shift like a small wave away from his voice as in short order a reply roar, this one deeper, oscillating, and seems to have like a slight humanoid kind of raspy finish towards it as you hear
Oh, wow.
trees begin to shift in the distance.
What would I roll to be able to pinpoint where I heard that roar come from?
Survival.
Rolling. 25.
Very nice. 25, it would be coming from roughly probably 70 or 80 feet away, but it might be a little distorted because of how the woods and how this area is set up.
I get you, how the sound bounces off of the environment. I understand.
Mhm.
You said up 80 feet up ahead. Will it be like up or down?
Essentially directly across from you, but you notice as you look ahead that there is like a sheer cliff face. It seems to be like this is a little dugout area, or maybe like a low-lying part of the swamp.
All right.
A runoff, I guess, would be a correct way of putting it.
Okay. And I'm assuming up ahead is like, what kind of things up there? Like in this direction?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Um, how was my 17 stealth roll? Was that stealthy enough, I guess?
you feel that you're fairly stealthed.
Yeah, I feel fairly stealth. Okay, okay. Branch is gonna move to like this corner edge and like peek around, make sure everything's safe.
Peeking around.
All right. And I assume those are like stalactites, like pillars in the cave, not like whole.
Uh, so this is essentially like old fossilized trees, but you notice from a few of these trees, there appears to be like this kind of brackish green smoke kind of wafting up from a few of the trunks.
Okay.
All right. Now, the swamp water. Um, Bofer, you still mind linked with me?
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. Are you able to infer anything about this water? Is this water just okay to step in?
Um, I'll make. Can I make a perception?
Yeah.
Sick. I'll make a perception just to check.
I'm going to
14.
New York.
Hmm?
14 plus 4, 18.
18. It is very brackish. It is pretty much pure black in color. There is no movement to the water. You see that there are like duckweed and lily pads kind of scattered throughout the area. Um, yeah, this is very much like still water.
Okay,
Mm,
so stagnant.
Yes,
Okay, so not safe to drink, not necessarily unsafe to walk through though.
correct.
Okay.
okay.
I'll stay in mind link. I'll say it's stagnant water. Do not drink it. It's safe to walk through as far as getting in contact with you.
Okay. 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 All right. So I want to say we stealthily. Would I have to roll again for going through the water, or is that 17 holding me?
So, if you wish to stealth, you can, although you'll be taking essentially a hit to your movements. Because if you realize if you start to walk through this water, you are going to be
Yeah.
making a very distinct noise.
Yes. Like a small honk, honk,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
going
Hmm.
through the water. Yeah. No.
And it's shallow where you're at now, but you have no idea how deep the water may become as you move forward.
I get you. I've had this idea, but let's see how you're feeling about it. All right, so I was thinking about using maybe the same method I would use for trees within this cave
Mhm.
by like pinning my spear into a location and using it as like or like standing on it. Now, last time I did that, I had Sky who was very light, and now I have Bofer. I don't know how much Bofer will add to that weight, or if
He
that's
is
actually
currently a dense dwarf, currently in plate, so he is probably the better part of like 250 pounds.
okay. Okay. I have a lot of strength, but I don't think that means that my spear is gonna be cool with holding that much weight and wherever
I
I
mean,
put
I
it.
wouldn't worry so much about your spear. I'd worry more about the trees.
Yeah, you do it, it'll just break it down. All
Yeah,
right.
because most of these trees do look like semi-petrified.
It looks like we're probably gonna have to strong man through this, buddy.
Okay.
I don't
Um,
mind roll. Do so like if I do roll, do I roll for stealth or I just go through it stealthily but slowly?
Roll a stealth check to see how well you are able to navigate the waters while stealthing.
All right, rolling
I'll
stealth.
cast guidance. So roll a d4 with it.
Mhm.
Nice. What's that? 19 plus a D4. I see they updated how that works now.
There you go.
21.
21.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Mhm.
All right. Move yourself where you will.
All
Up
right,
to your
so
movement speed, of course.
okay. I want to move us here, and I kind of want to peek just in this direction real quick, just to make sure it's stopped.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure it's
don't
safe.
see anything in the surrounding area.
All right, cool.
Looking kind of upstream, you see that it just carries on this essentially like ditch. On either side, you see that there is like dense bogwood above where you all are.
Okay. Um, I then move
Can you
with
move the rest of the
Gopher
way
in
to
the
the
back.
dry land?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hold on. I am about to check my. I have how much movement did I use? I got 55. Okay. I can move us to right here.
Mhm.
There we go. Then let me move my. Oops, wrong. You wrong. Yeah,
I
there.
just moved gears.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll
I
move it right
got
there.
you.
There we go.
Nice.
Very nice. As you begin to pull yourself out or go through the water, you realize that moving through this particular bit of swamp, it almost feels like moving through knee-high snow. It is a fucking trudge. It's
Mm,
almost like each footstep sinks into like the rotting plant matter and almost acts like quicksand. So each time you step, you have to like pull your foot up from it and step forward. A bit of a grind, if you will.
So then,
But as you,
do I notice that
go.
he's kind of? Do I take notice to him kind of like pulling his? I imagine that makes for a. Even though we're stealthy, I imagine it makes for a little bit bumpier ride. So
yes,
if I notice he's having a little bit of issue with walking through the water, when we get to the dry land, I'll jump off.
yeah, and at
No,
points branch, like it comes up to like it's probably just below your horse's shoulder blades on your build.
yeah.
Dang. All right.
So
Yeah. I'll
that's
when we
some
get to
high
dry.
water.
Yeah, when we get to dry land, I'll stay in mind link with you, and I'll let you know. I'm gonna hop off here. That way, you have if you need to walk around a little bit more, you don't have to carry me around while you do it.
You
I'm gonna
guys have
put.
a decent passive perception. Just as Branch pulls his last foot out of the water, you hear almost like a fish in the water behind you, and it makes this high pitched kind of as it swoops back into the water.
Mm.
I don't like that at all.
In mind link, I'll say is our hunt against a fish.
You all would suddenly hear large wing beats.
It's a great, wonderful. It's a freaking dragon or something. All right.
As out from a hidden corner, you hear a humanoid bestial roar as a creature lands on one of the fossilized trees, roars at you all as you see its tail flick. Is going to make tail spikes attack at you.
From that far?
102 foot, 100-foot range.
Holy crap!
Okay.
It's a 23 on Bofer, a 26 on Branch.
It hits.
It is.
So for Bofer, you take 12 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison.
I have resistance, so that goes down to 2, right?
Correct.
So it's total 14.
Correct. And then for Branch, you take 9 points of piercing and 5 points of poison as you see these. God,
I
they're
also have
probably.
resistance to poison. Is that two also?
Yes.
Okay.
As you see, probably these 2 foot long spikes get thrown at you. Bofer, you catch yours in the upper thigh. Branch, you catch yours in the side. As there is a substantial force behind it. As before you, you see this creature. It has a orcish humanoid face. It has a huge lion's mane around it, a body of a lion, these oversized front paws, large bat-like wings with these multiple kind of like finger talons like a bat would have, and you see 3 tails, one of which is a very large king cobra head that seems to be watching you from behind. The other two are these spiny scorpion tails that seem to move around like thick whips. With that, I need
Um.
you all to select your tokens and roll for initiative.
Okay. Um. Beaufort, do you want to get back on my back?
I'm gonna actually at this point, you might be a good idea to summon Jerry as well. I'm gonna summon
Yeah, I was
Billy.
gonna do that.
Uh,
Oh, it rolled off of 19 onto 3. I'm very mad. My initiative is like 11. Wait, yeah, it's 11.
it's not rolling.
You got a 16.
Oh, okay, it did roll. Okay, okay, got it. For some reason, it wasn't picking it up, but we're good.
With that, Gopher, you are the first one in turn order.
Okay. Um, in this moment, will you? Do you want me to spend my bonus action summoning Billy?
Yes.
Okay, I will spend my bonus action to summon Billy. Let me pull up his notes real quick on my phone. Billy the Mountain Goat. There we go. Okay, and I will mount his back. Um, and I will Guiding Bolt.
Very nice.
For now, that's all I can do from this distance. I'll roll it on Beyond D&D Beyond. It's not showing me what I rolled though. Oh, it's going all the way over here. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 26. That means I rolled a natural 19. That's crazy. Does 26 hit?
26 hits.
Okay. Is it armor breaking or no?
It is not.
Okay. That's insane. 16 damage.
Very nice.
And then that will be... Oh. Do I still get my second attack even though I cast a spell?
No.
Okay.
Guiding
so-
Bolt is your whole action.
Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, that's it. Actually, I'm going to move. Since I'm on Billy, I'm going to move myself to here if you'll allow 3/4 cover behind here for any extra
Absolutely.
long range attacks he's got.
Very nice. It is now the Manticore's king's turn. Interesting.
That's always it.
Interesting.
Mitch, please stop saying interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
and
stop
just
saying
be
that.
sad. Just be like, I hate this. I'd rather you say things like that. Say things like, oh, that sucks. Can you start saying that?
Yeah, yeah.
As this creature flaps its large bat-like wings and takes the air again, can each of you ping a random point on the map?
A random point on the map.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Ping it on the map. All right.
Right there.
Right here, right like on the water edge. Yeah, there we go.
And then I'll place the third one right here in the middle.
Oh yeah, see, I knew we were probably placing like maybe spawns for something, so I was like, oh
So,
no.
as this creature jumps up, you see it do a spin as it regurgitates 3 large bright green globs onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Oh,
That's going to be one of its legendary actions.
I assume those things are
okay.
living. Those things are alive.
And then it is going to swoop in,
Dodge the question.
landing
Love it.
here, and it is going to make what is its tax? I get a bite and 2 claw. We are going to bite at branch. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
It hits.
16 points of piercing damage.
I do have defense against piercing. What does that mean?
Resistance against piercing.
Yes.
So you take half damage.
It was like that for the last one too. Should I have added that? I didn't think of that.
You have resistance. Did I say piercing? Oh yeah, it is piercing. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah. So half damage the tail spines.
Okay. All right. So I think the tail spines did 11 at first. So I'm gonna say that was like. Well, I'm gonna say I took the 6 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I do believe it was Yeah, you took the second one, so it's 9 half to 5.
Okay.
Uh,
And now this one. What would this one be? What was the damage on this one? This most recent attack?
16 half to 8.
Thank God, because I want you to know, man, this man's hitting hard.
Yes. As it takes a quick bite out of Branch, one of its eyes flicks over to you, Bofer, and in a flash, you see a claw swing being made at you for 22 to hit.
Now, question. Does my sentinel react because this man is humongous or no?
I do believe Sentinel. Give me a sec to check the English on Sentinel.
Yeah, do the lawyer stuff. He's about to lawyer now.
When you hit creature opportunity, it becomes 0 for this creature and opportunity attacks. Creature opportunity attack disengage from leave reach. Creature makes it attack against a target other than you. You can use your reaction to make a melee attack. So if you wish, you can use your reaction to make a attack at it as it attacks Bofer.
I will. With the spear. Rolling. God damn it. 13. These digital dice are not doing me well. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't.
As the creature just shifts out of the way of your spear attack, it sees that you made a swing at. Oh, Bofer, 7 points of slashing damage against you. Is going to make a wind up swing with its last claw attack, and it's going to be a 13 to hit against you, which I don't think hits Branch.
No, it does not.
Fantastic. And as it does that, it is going to flap its wings and it's going to shoot back 20 feet, landing on the ground as it calls out in this orcish kind of humanoid mockery of a voice, goes, "Help me, it
Oh,
hurts."
oh no.
It's asking us for
Question.
help.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Second, Bolford, do you have reaction on if a guy runs away from you and you hit him?
I do.
You can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack.
Sure, I'll make one with this 500.
19 does hit.
19 does
Nice.
hit. Great. Now, with reaction attacks, can I put smites on it or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Divine Smite can be added to any attack roll.
Cool. I'm going to divine smite. Since I have, I think
Sweet him,
I have a
sweet him.
full deal of spells, so I'm gonna.
Oh, and I know this thing is a damn monstrosity. Okay, this shit is an abomination. All right,
Let me
what
go
the
down to
fuck?
this. Use.
This is a mana core, so
Hell yeah, yeah. This is a mythical beast. This is a mythical beast.
Okay. And then
But in real life, I'll be calling this an
where's? I
abomination.
think it's. I'm trying to find the one that
I-
says use, not cast. Or no, divine smite is just that. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
just
We'll
eats
do
a
that.
spell slot for the casting.
Yup, and then that as well. So
What are your resistances, my boy? You have resistance against poisoned and immunity to poison frightened and exhaustion. That is pretty unique.
So
Fantastic.
13 plus 15 is 28. 28, and 13 of it is radiant.
Mhm. The radiant damage doesn't seem to bother it too much.
I figured. Here you go, baby.
That is its turn. Attacks, movement, legendary action, branch.
Okay, ooh, all right. I do have some creative ideas, but first I need to set up. Now, I would like to use my movement to gets behind this pillar
Hmm.
for cover. I would also like to summon Jerry. That'll be my bonus,
Action. Fantastic. Jerry is now on the field. I really need to make art for Jerry.
Yeah, we could workshop that. Also, um, would I be allowed to? I want to activate Malice, but I know.
Malice is a bonus action.
So
For now, we're just going to use a ground drake token.
I'm thinking instead I could branch pulls out the bow. Actually, can I? Can I pull out the bow?
Yeah, swapping weapons is free action.
All right. I would like to take a shot at this guy.
All right.
Rolling. How does a unnatural 20 do with me?
Unnatural 20 does hit.
All right. Rolling damage. 10 damage. Multi hit. I roll again.
Yep, you have 2 attacks with your bow.
15 does not hit.
15
15?
does not.
Nah.
As your first attack strikes it in the shoulder, your second attack flies just over its wing and missing its snake head tail.
Got that little rolling in the corner. It was 19, but it was like,
It said nah.
yeah, it's
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I think I used my action, my bonus action, and I think I have just a little bit of movement, right?
Yep. You move 10 feet.
I did move 10 feet. How good is my cover?
You are currently, I guess it'd be full cover at the moment. Get on the creature's position.
Okay. Um, all right. Okay, I think I am good for my turn right now, but I am going to try some goofy shit later on in the battle. I just hope I hope I'll see how you feel about it once we get there.
Very nice. Beaufort.
So, I'm going to mount up on Billy.
Mhm.
And he has constant telepathy with me as long as we're within a mile of each other. So he'll just me and him will talk, and I'll let him know, like run up on him. So we're going to move here. My Survival Hunter has 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet. Okay.
So, as you and Billy move past that globe in a 10-foot area of the globe, make me a dexterity save for both you and Billy.
Okay, let me check Billy's notes real quick. Um, Dexterity has let's see. So Billy has a +1. So let's check. Billy got an 11, and then my dex is 0. So 19. All right.
Very nice. So, Billy is going to take 22 points of acid damage.
He's gone. Okay. Well, all right.
And you succeeded, so you take half as much.
Is it
You
poison?
take acid. You take
Acid.
12 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you did not fail, so you do not have vulnerability to poison.
Okay. Well, my plan is shot. Because Billy's gone. All right. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to let's check my. Let's do. That's rough. That's a rough spot for me to be in. buddy. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
As you roll past with Billy, Billy takes the acid damage and just fizzles out from underneath you.
Yeah. All right.
Your deck save was high enough to where you land on your feet, still with the momentum of Billy carrying you. So
Okay. So I'm going to. I don't know. I don't have to call it necessarily when it's just Divine Smite, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it anyway. Just to, out of niceness, roll to see if I hit 17.
17 is the armor class.
Okay, and then I'll roll again for a second attack in a minute. 17
17 also
again.
hits.
Okay, so we're gonna roll. I got 3 slots total left in my first level. 2 left for that one. So I will cast Divine Smite. Let me check the box here, because actually I think I only have 1 left. So we'll do one of them at a second level Divine Smite, and the other one on a first. So
Oh no, I fucked up the equation.
second
Alright.
level. And there's the first second level damage from Divine Smite. And then there's, let's scroll up with more, take up one of my slots for my other Divine Smite. Okay. And then need to roll this twice. Okay. So, let's see. We got 13 plus 10 radiant damage. That's 23 radiant damage and 22 slashing damage. So 23 plus 22 is 55. Right? No.
Nice.
22.
45.
45. So
Very
then
nice.
after that, I will, as a bonus action, do lay on hands to myself for 10.
This creature is going to make a reaction at you. I did fuck up the equation on this, so you'll have to forgive me. It is going to use its reaction and is going to use its Cobra Head to make an opportunity attack at you. As off to your side, you notice that there is a Cobra that is attached to the rear end of this creature. It's probably a good 20 feet in length, as you see it kind of reared up sitting next to you as it makes a strike. Plus 7 to hit. It's going to be a 22.
Oh, it hits.
And then you are going to be taking a D8 piercing damage for 8 points of piercing damage, and 2d6 poison for 9 halved to 5.
Dadgummit.
So,
Glad I hit myself with the lay on hands, alright? Okay, I'm gonna look at Branch still mind linked and go, this thing needs to die now. I don't know if he's back yet. He might be away for a second.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'll
All right,
I'm
all right.
still mind link with you, and because I'm down to 23, but role playing wise, Beaufort's beat up pretty bad. Beaufort looks at you mind linked and go, this thing needs to die now.
yeah, Branch, from behind your tree, you just seen a massive cobra just rear up and strike at Beaufort, its fangs cutting through his armor.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you would have also seen us run across one of those little globe thingies and did enough damage that Billy just dissipated.
oh man, Billy just disintegrates like a goddamn Crash Bandicoot death animation.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Okay.
You still have movement
Uh,
if you wish to reposition yourself.
yeah, he probably is gonna have an opportunity, but so reposition like probably tactic wise, but I
I will
wouldn't
ask,
run.
I didn't use all my movement. You said within 10 feet of the thing.
Yes, it has a 10-foot aura around each of these globs.
Okay, so if I move out of it, am I going to get hit again?
Yes, so if you move this way, you won't be hit by this particular glob, but you will enter this glob space.
So it's when you enter. Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm going to adjust my movement and move to this side, because I don't want to get hit again. Because Beaufort doesn't understand fully how it works, but I know that being near it is not great. So I'm going to move around.
Yep, it's whenever you're in a 10-foot area that you take the damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to move out of the way.
Fantastic. All right. It is now the Manicore King's turn. So many
No.
options. Feel like I should make a bite attack at Beaufort and then spend some time on Branch. So that's what we're gonna do. 24 against you, Beaufort, for 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As the creature takes a bite out of you, it is going to flap its wings and is going to fly in the air and is going to be 10 feet above the water over here. And we're going to make our.
I'm going to make a
I
reaction
can't.
attack, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Does not hit.
No, doesn't hit.
As
It makes
flies
sense. I'm
over
down
the
to 8
water,
HP, so Beaufort just swings like, oh no.
is going to fly behind Branch. We're going to use a claw attack on Jerry. 21 to hit.
It does hit him.
9 points of slashing damage as Jerry gets pressed into the ground as this creature just takes a swing at his body and presses him into the swampy dirt.
Oh no.
Still pinning Jerry, it's going to take its other oversized claw and is going to take a strike at you.
Can I do a reaction before he strikes at me for the Jerry attack?
Absolutely.
Okay. With Malice, he 17.
17 does hit.
Mm.
Alright.
By the way, have you activated Malice yet?
Yes,
No, I have to my coming turn. God damn, what did I just roll? I rolled.
Malice for 17 to hit.
I did. I got something. I just wrote the damage. I'm trying to pull that shit back up again. It had 9 at the
Looks
top.
like 10
Maybe.
damage.
Well, let me think. I think it was since it's a D8. It's about 9 at the top. Goofy. All right. Yeah, 10 damage again.
As Jerry gets pressed into the dirt, you see the creature make a swing at you as you put Malice right through the center of its palm as the creature's claw stops with the piercing damage as it frowns and goes, Why? Why?
Oh my
His
word.
claw is going to close in around Malice. He's going to use another legendary action and he's going to hit you with 3 tail spikes.
Yeah. Well,
17, a 22, and a 13. I think only 2 of those hit.
2 of those do hits.
You're going to be taking grand total of 20 points of piercing damage, half to 10, and 6 points of poison damage, half to 3. So 13 total.
What are you at?
As you feel 2 of these massive 2-foot-long barbed spikes come from one of its scorpion tails, striking you in your rib cage and in your shoulder as you have these 2 large projectiles currently sticking out of you now. It is now your turn, Branch.
Okay. No. I should probably activate Malice, so I do. With Malice activated. All right, so I want to. Okay. One thing I would like to add, I forgot to add Jerry's thunder effect to my attack last.
Okay. Always next time.
Yeah, always next time. I need to remember. But this time is next time I roll for my attack. 20.
20 does hit. And you activated Malice's aura.
Yes, I did.
Very nice. I need to pull up D&D Beyond. My homebrew. Alrighty. So you said you rolled a 20 to hit?
Yes.
Alright, roll your 3d8.
I roll it. Oh, it's fucking 5, bro. And call in the corner of the screen, it was just like 1. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you just rolled 1d8 plus 4, so roll me 2 more d8.
Okay, going to more D8. Sorry about that.
So 16 points of piercing.
Okay.
Nice.
Now with the infused lightning, how do I add that?
I do
Oh,
believe it is Jerry's
one.
reaction, and I do believe it's a d6.
Yes.
As you see Jerry see you make contact, he clenches his jaw as you see a thin stream of static electricity shoot from his jaw onto your malice spear as a small static shock bursts from the tip of the blade.
4 damage. Extra 4 damage.
Nice.
I attack again for the multi.
Mm-hmm. Come on, hit.
21.
21 hits.
Oh,
Three
fuck.
more d8. Come
I only
on.
rolled 1 D8, so I guess the first one is that that's 6. Okay, the first one is 6, so it was like that's a
Yeah,
D.
so
The
2 more d8.
and 1, 2. It bounces 8.
18. Yes. And you guys have now triggered its blood rage. As it is now bloodied, it enters a frenzied state as you see this crackling black aura kind of shoot out from its chest as its eyes glaze over bloodshot color as it lets out this monstrous roar that sends Jerry into the ground, and you feel yourself slightly be pushed back a branch.
Just lets out a
Emergency contact. Emergency contact. It's getting stronger.
I can cast the cantrip thaumaturgy. Can I thaumaturgy myself real quick and just yell, "Emergency contact"?
I'll allow it for you are used to reaction, so you can do that. It'll just be your action for your turn.
Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind. Well, hey, cannon, Boffer's loud, so I'm just gonna yell for free. I'm gonna yell, "Emergency contact! Emergency contact!" Okay. Question. I can't believe you do me like this. No. I will. Oh crap! I'm all out of second level. Dang it. Okay. I'm trying to think what's the best course of action. Branch, how much HP are you at?
I am at a 26.
20.
You know
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm at 8.
that? Yeah.
I'm going to cast
That ass. That ass.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Does the dice show up here? Yeah, 12. Okay. So 12. I'm going to give myself 12 HP to start off, okay? It's the first thing I'm doing. That's number 1. Number 2. So follow my line of reasoning and you tell me if this makes sense. If I travel like this, will I miss the auras?
You will hit both of the auras.
Crap.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, these are very well placed. Like, I have to hand it to you guys. Like, that is expert positioning.
Okay, all right.
Hey, you guys pick 2 of them. All right, it's not entirely my fault.
Yeah, I wanted one to be like in the water, kind of. So like in the
Well,
way where
I didn't know what the
I didn't-
purpose was, so I didn't know I didn't.
Usually, if Mitch is like, you know what? Hey guys, pick some spots for me. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Okay.
Those are
So
bad spots.
here's
I've
what
never picked a good spot. It's always been evil spots. Everyone.
here's what I'm gonna do. Oh crap! It's on that corner, so it's hard to tell. Um, I'm going to. I'm gonna move right here without trying to stay out of that 10-foot aura, kind of like up against the edge of that petrified tree.
Mhm.
I already did cure wounds. Um, can I try something?
You're always welcome to try.
I want to ask you a question first because I don't know. Is channel divinity the same as casting a spell or no?
Channel Divinity is an action to cast.
I have a question real quick, Mitch.
Mhm.
Would the attacks knocking him into bloody, causing him to war, would that have knocked him out of his flying state or no?
No, he's still flying in the air.
The bastard.
I mean, I can make him land. You're not going to like it if he does.
Can he land in the water? Can he land in the water?
Yeah.
Can he stay? Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
on his turn, we'll see what happens. Gopher's still got some chicanery to do.
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
can he stay
Um,
in the water?
yeah, because I cast a spell as an action for cure wounds, so there's not much that I could do now.
Hey, I mean, he can
Um,
jump and leap get
can
over it.
I? And I already used my action for spell. I can't. I literally can't do anything. Okay, yeah. Uh,
Jumping. Yeah, you do all these things.
yeah. I'm just gonna sit right here. I just wanted to keep kind of cover a little bit, but also still have a little bit of line of sight.
Don't you got like ranged access? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because if he stays there to stay in combat with you, then I can at least have some kind of range aspect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll do
Is
it for
that the
me.
end of your turn?
Yeah,
Very nice. At the end of your turn, you see Shaz pop his head around the corner and go, You called? What's up?"
I'm gonna
Big
go.
smile on his face.
I'm gonna look at him, and all you see is Beaufort with like bloody fang holes and just like blood pooling from his head. His like super clean, shiny armor is now just battered and bruised. And Beaufort's holding his 500, like white knuckling it, and looks over at him with this manic look, like emergency contact.
He bonus action Misty steps onto the thing and is just kind of like sitting on this tree trunk. His sword still in the holster as he kind of looks around and goes, "It's not so bad. Come on, don't be a pansy."
I'm gonna look at him, and I don't know how else to say this other than metagame, but I'm gonna be like, I almost died in one hit. I'm gonna need my emergency contact now. I'm not a part of this hunt. I'm just here to help a little bit, and all of a sudden I got dragged into a bloodbath.
He points at you and goes, "Almost" is the key word there.
I look at him and I'm like, I am so serious right now, brother. I'm so serious right now. I did not know I was getting myself into this. This is not cool.
He just kind of laughs and goes, all right, as he jumps into the water and he's going to cast you know what? We're gonna do lightning bolt into the water because he knows things that you guys don't. As he casts lightning bolt into the surrounding waters, you would suddenly see Beaufort in the water. Several of these creepy crawlies just begin to float in the water, dead and electrocuted.
Question: does that globe that's in the water get destroyed?
No.
Dang it. I mean, good deal. The creepy crawlies are dead, but I mean, the green globe would have been nice.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's a magical effect.
Dang it. Okay. Wait, does he have to? He doesn't have to make concentration checks to keep those?
Nope.
Oh, that's diabolical. All right.
Nope, it's just one of his innate abilities. They stay there until he dismisses them or is killed in combat. Actually, do they have duration? Da, 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 da. Nope. Nope, they just stay there until he dismisses them or dies.
That's lovely, honestly. All right. Well, it's the end of my turn. If I get hit, remind me of the damage I take. I'm gonna go lay down, little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Manicore King's turn as I finish marking off these dead leeches in the area.
Mm,
Yeah, and these leeches are like probably 7 foot long.
Man.
Some would say
Cool.
giant leeches. As you see this Manicore in its rage state, is going to pick Jerry up, who still has his paw on him. He's going to pick him out of the dirt, dig his claws into Jerry. He's going to slam him into the ground. He has an additional +3 to his claw attack, so this is going to be a +10 to hit. 19 against Jerry.
I know it hits. I just don't know what Jerry's. I gotta pull up Jerry's HP real quick. Hold on.
As Jerry takes 10 more points of piercing damage and is going to take a d6 worth of bludgeoning damage. So a grand total of 16 points as you hear Jerry go, crashes into the ground, goes, "Ah, boss, this sucks." How is Jerry
Okay,
looking?
okay. Okay. He has 30 HP. But
Down.
effort in total, so he's probably down now.
I know he took 16. I can't remember how much he took last time. I think it was 15 and 16, so 31.
Okay, yeah, he's down now.
As you see, Jerry fizzles out of existence.
Gary, no! I'll
Jerry's
get you
dead.
for this.
You just hear him go, "Boss!" as he fades into the ethereal.
No, he's not dead.
That was one claw attack. We are going to go for another claw against you. +3 to hit. So +10, 24.
Hit.
For, wow, 6 points of slashing damage. Wow.
Okay,
I rolled 2 ones on that.
I
Dude,
love that.
Snake Eye. Fucking me up since I started DMing. And then we're gonna go with a bite attack for its final action. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
It does.
For 13 points of piercing damage, have to 7. 6, a 1, and a 2. Absolute doo-doo roll.
Man.
Let's save my legendary resist in my last legendary action in case I'm going to need them. The rage state does give me an additional bit of fuckery with my legendary actions, but we're going to save that. Yeah, I think that's going to be my turn. Branch.
Okay. I'm trying to determine if I'm gonna pop a potion or if I'm going to close.
I mean, it's a bonus action to smash a potion.
And is it cloaking an action or a bonus action?
The cloak is a bonus action as well, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's what you've done in the past.
Bofer, how are you looking?
I am up to 20 HP now because my next move here in a minute is going to be to lay on hands the rest of my lay on hands minus. I'll do everything except for 1 HP just in case one of us goes down. But then
I
I'm
was
just
gonna
gonna.
know if I get over to you, would you be
Mm,
down?
I would. How? What are you at right now?
I'm at 13.
So if you can give me a second and let me lay on hands, I can run to you and hopefully cast. A,
No, I can always get to you. I can always get to you.
well, no,
I just want to
I'm
know.
saying I don't want you to get an opportunity attack done to you.
Um, my cloak make me opportunity attack?
I do believe your cloak allows you to disengage. Yes.
Okay, so no, yeah. If I use my cloak, it will cloak behind me and where I land, so the attacks will be on disadvantage on us, and we'll be like, it's
Oh,
just I
okay.
could use this opportunity to heal, or I could cloak and give us some cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
I would do that then. I would do that then.
all right, cool. Um, I will be. Let me look at my armor and let me decide which I'm using. Or no, I mean, let me look at my cloak. I mean, look at my cloak and see which one I'm using. Because yeah, it has two different types of tellies. Let me make sure. Ooh, wait. To have advantage on wisdom and survival related checks and tracking this check. Um. Okay. Okay. I can use that 3 times a day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just use the fog step. Um. Can I use that after? All right. First, I want to attack since I'm already here. I'm gonna malice it up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I guess I rolled it twice.
19 and a 20 both hit. So you're going to be rolling a grand total of 68 plus 8.
68 roll 35 plus 8, so what's that, 43?
Branch, how do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Um, I would like to. I would. Branch jumps in the air and he decapitates it in a way where I could take it home as a trophy myself.
Very nice. As you jump in the air, cleave this creature's head clean off. There's a moment where it like locks up, as it like looks at you and is about to roar, but as it like rears up, its head just slides cleanly into the swamp water. As the
Mm,
rest of its body collapses into the swamp, as you see a whole bunch of leeches, essentially scurry away, and then as blood starts pooling into the water, you see a whole bunch of these leeches like basically grab the corpse and latch onto it as you see this creature's color begins to fade very quickly. As combat ends, you see Shaz kind of walking through the water. See, you didn't need any help. It was fine.
Can I make a religion check real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nat 20. Nat 20 plus 4. The question I have is, was this thing damned by Baphomet and to like become this creature and be stuck here as like a punishment, or was it like, or was it just already a creature and kind of just got trapped here?
So, manticores are a magical creature. They are generally created. However, given what you know of the Great Hunter, this is a trophy beast. This was brought here and is one of the prized creatures within the Great Hunter's realm. A hunt for those who are trying to prove themselves worthy. The Great Hunter has a plethora of these creatures scattered throughout his entire domain.
So the reason I asked, because it was saying it hurts and it helped me and whatever. The reason I
Oh,
asked.
this is common knowledge that manticores of all variants and species will often mimic human phrases that they hear.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's not that it
yeah.
actually was a human or something or like
It,
another. Okay,
it's
Be-
it's a mind thing. It's trying to get in your head.
okay, because my next action was gonna be cast atonement on it. Like that was gonna be my next action. But if it's just
Because
mimicking, then not a big deal.
Yeah,
if it's
it is
mimicking
common
human,
knowledge that
that's the last thing it
manticores
heard a
will,
human hear.
yeah, it will use phrases to fool adventurers into pulling their punches or feel sorry for it.
Can
Yeah.
I when it dies, these things disappear, right?
The leeches, they have their fill of the blood and then they go back into the deepy swamp waters.
Well, I'm talking about the green things. The green things when they.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
green things do vanish. Yes,
Okay. Whenever I see that there's not a whole bunch of leeches on it, I'm gonna pull it out and dissect it.
absolutely.
I'm gonna.
Uh,
This time it's gonna be a little different because it's a quadruped, so I can't do my exact like man spread thing.
mhm.
So what I'll have to do is similar to field dressing a deer, cut it up the middle, split it in half, and pull the halves to the side in order to allow me full access.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a medicine check.
Cool. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself just in case. Yeah. So that's 14 on the dice plus medicine plus 4 is 18.
Okay, and you said guidance.
Yeah, I casted guidance on myself, so that's
Oh,
so I got a 12 and a 2 on my
oh, gotcha,
dice, and
gotcha,
then
gotcha. Okay.
plus 4.
An 18. You get a sizable mana crystal out of this creature.
Mm.
Like it's probably the size of a football.
Yes. I pull it out and I look at Branch and I go, think of the armor and weapons I can make with this thing.
Aren't you glad you came, huh?
I look at you, but I mean, my face is bruised. Probably, I have resistance to poison, but still probably because like similar to how if you have like, if your body is just naturally immune to like bee stings, even though you don't get like an anaphylactic shock, it still whelps up. So I have like some whelps on my face and my arms and stuff, and I'm like, I'm doing great. like.
Past that, you realize that this creature has hyper-developed musculature all along its body. It has two sets of lungs, so four lungs total.
I'll go in there in a minute.
Its heart is quite large considering the creature. It has next to no body fat over its body. Um, yeah, you notice that there's a separate like heart and like blood system for the snake. Unfortunately, the snake got bled dry from the leeches, so it is currently laying lifeless in the water. Um,
Can I remove I'm gonna go to my journal and type in um
Grabbing my drink.
yeah,
giant, what'd you call it, mana crystal?
it's a manicore of a manticore king,
Okay. Manticore
and just put in parentheses football sized.
king, football size plus I want to pull the heart out of the Manticore King, and then I also want to pull the heart out of that viper and pull its fangs if I can.
Oh yeah, the fangs are probably a good 6 inches. And you see that the venom sacs come out with it. The venom sacs themselves are probably a little bit smaller than your fist.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. And then, how big is the heart of that big boy?
The heart of the manticore is probably about the size of a basketball.
Okay. Um, yeah, and that's all because he didn't have. Well, So what is so is is the thorn whip tail, is that a part of his? This is just an odd question. Is it attached to his skeletal system or his muscular
Yes,
system?
they
Oh,
are fully integrated to the spine of the manticore.
okay. I'm gonna take three, maybe three thorns that aren't 2 feet long, but just like some 6 inch, just decent ones if they're there.
You will definitely have to work to get those out because those are going to be a little bit higher up on the tail because it works like a reloading system. Essentially, the oldest barbs are
Oh,
going to be at the tip of the tail that are ready to fling, and as those spikes are regrown, they slowly move up like hairs.
gotcha. Okay, okay. Well, I have my hammer with me, so I can just bust the bone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll
Yeah,
just
so add like add three Manticore King small thorns.
just so I can study them and see what their full effects are later. I don't really care what they are right now. Right now, I'm more worried about getting out of here. But this is just a gathering moment.
You can also gather the wing leathers if you wish.
Sure. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I would like to get like this as a pelt also.
So, in a separate campaign, I play a war cleric, and we just killed a green dragon. And I specifically tore off the wing leathers and some of the bigger hides so I could cover my shoulder pauldrons and my chest in the scales of it. And then I'm also making a new cape out of the wing leathers for him.
So I'll gather all the materials. As I'll be like your sword bearer, and I'll carry him back to Baphomet for you, so you can just carry the head.
Appreciate.
So I got. So this is what I wrote down: Manticore King, Manticore, his heart, small thorns, wing leathers, and pelt. And then I have the Manticore, Mantiking Viper that's on his tail. I got their fangs and their heart. And let me put plus venom sacs on there so that way I don't forget.
Uh, and in parentheses for the wing leathers, that there are 6 wing leathers that you harvested.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Heck yeah. So
And just so you're aware of how big the wingspan is on this, each one of those wing leathers could probably be made into a small cape.
That's what I was
beautiful.
about to say. Can I get one? Can I get? I was thinking about maybe some. How strong would you think it would be made into like a leather chest plate?
Oh,
Not
dude.
I
like
mean, it would definitely bump it up to at least a +1 with
Yeah.
resistance to acid and poison.
Yeah. Especially if I can find a way to add like the undead manicore on into
Mhm.
the inlay, and then also yeah, it's gonna be great. It Bofer is beaten and bruised and hurt, but ultimately excited.
Some good shit you got off this guy.
Yeah. So
So,
after it's all
what is
said and
going
done, I'll
through
gather
your
that stuff.
characters' minds at the moment? Like, having dealt with that fight, like, what's running through your minds right now?
You go first, Branch. I'm gonna let you hit that one first.
branches, uh, battered and bruised, so kind of taken aback, but also like exhilarated from the fight since he's come out worse from other fights. You know what I mean? So it really feels like a test your might type of deal, and Branch feels like confident afterwards. You know what I mean? We whipped
Mhm.
this thing's ass. Uh, shit.
Uh,
Wasn't worried at all actually.
yeah. I think Bofer is more so not proud of himself. Um, I mean, I did okay. I did okay for fighting something way out of my weight class, but ultimately, I think Bofer is looking at Branch hold the head of this mannequin, and how just like you see the blood dripping down his arms, just victorious, and Bofer just has a moment of like, that's the friend that I make. That I don't make weak friends. I make strong friends. And Bofer's just proud of his friend for taking on such a huge what's in Bofer's mind a huge task.
as you all are collecting goods and reveling in this victory, from all around you, you hear wolf howls and roars of various creatures kind of echo throughout the woods as you see Uba wade through the swamp and goes, "The others have seen your victory. The hunt is accepted."
I look at Uba and I go,
Others?
so just for clarification, does this mean I like I am granted the same like congratulations as him? Because I didn't do much. It's mostly this guy right here.
You participated, so you've worked up a bit of
Did it?
glory, but seeing as now you're not faithful of the Great Hunter, I mean, there's only so much wiggle room we can give you.
Oh yeah, like I'm not saying I deserve, a parade, but what I'm saying is I I didn't want to take away from this is Branch. I mean, look at that thing, and I point at Branch as he's holding the head of the mannequin, and I'm like, look at that guy.
I should show you the trophy from my hunt. That was, whoo, girl, you don't even want to know. It was good. It was a good one.
But first in his head is I mind link with Branch and go, if he's talking about how much worse his was, what in the world did he fight?
I don't know, man. He was a
Dude,
descendant. Probably didn't take it easy on him at all. He was like, "No,
oh
you're gonna have to
my
you're gonna have to
word.
be like me for real. You're not just some you're not some normal guy. You're gonna have to
Yeah, yeah. Bofer's
test
running through
your
like pictures in his head of like some of the worst creatures he's fought. Just like, no, there's no way it can be as bad as that. No way, it has to be worse than that. Just like running through his head.
Uba kind of like turns around. You see his back, where you see his whole back is scarred with like burn marks, but a very distinct pattern shows up as you see cutting clear across from his right shoulder all the way to the waist of his left side. There is a massive scar gouge. He goes, "Yeah, it was
Mm,
pretty gnarly."
mm. Well, Branch, I'm gonna ask you and your companions to lead the way of us out of here, because I'm gonna be very honest. Uh, this is not a safe place for a squishy boy like me.
Right on, let's go. Good job,
Alright.
boys. As Ua kind of like pats you both on the back with way too much unnecessary force, as you guys make your way back to
Wait,
the
wait,
rift.
wait. Buffer takes 6 damage. That's
The wind is knocked out of you as you're like, oh,
yeah, yeah. Because I'm carrying everything, and also just like I just got done getting the absolute crap beat out of me. I'm not okay.
uh, as you all make your way back to the rift, and there's that gust of wind kind of sucking towards your back into the rift. You all step through, and there you see sitting on the throne the great hunter with what can only be described as a toothy grin. As you see, every one of his teeth is pointed and jagged like a shark's as he look at you all. Uh,
Please with the hunts.
the hunt was good. Well done, Branch.
Beaufort has all the
Thank
stuff
you.
in his hands and attempts to like this, but he's got stuff in it, so he's like, I'll chime in and go, as a witness to Branch's great fight. I mean, exceptional work.
The great hunter nods and goes, "You are now an anointed hunter of my pack." And
Beaufort
as
like looks at
such,
Branch and just like, rock on, dude. Like that's sick.
I gift you this. As you see him reach up to his chest, and with a single large claw, he pierces his chest and he pulls it out and flicks a drop of blood at you. Please take a level up in either Ranger or a level up in Barbarian.
Oh snap!
Wait, you're talking to Branch,
Oh,
right?
hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, not me.
Okay, let me look at what that
1 second, hold on.
what that what that BB looking like. Hold on. I just want to see what one in Barbarian would look like. Thank you. I'm very grateful for this blessing.
As the blood like hits you in the face, there is like an adrenaline rush that like fills your whole body. Like it's so intense that you feel yourself shaking all over from it.
Man, oh man. I'm left speechless. Thank you. Uh,
The Great Hunter nods and leans back in his chair as he looks over at Uba and Shaz. He goes, "Well done on following my rules of engagement. Specifically you, Shazwan." As Shaz just kind of like ruffles his hair and goes, "Aw, it wasn't such a big deal. You don't gotta thank me, Pappy." As you see the Great Hunter kind of like exhale, almost exhausted by Shaz's presence, as Uba just kind of ducks his head in reverence.
thank you, thank you. You guys are too kind, too kind.
So, does anything physically happen to Branch as he takes his blood drop? Like, does he like glow or anything?
You would see that it's almost like an adrenaline surge as you begin to see like Branch begin to like shake, like he just got done with like a super intense workout, and how you get like the shakes after lifting a whole
Yeah.
bunch of weights. There's that general like feel to him, as the Great Hunter looks to you and goes, "And I have not forgotten you."
Bover's eyes go big and go, honestly, sir, your I don't know what to call you, your highness, sir, whatever is most gracious to you. I honestly, the things here for me to be able to craft more and make honestly better things for my companion here, this is plenty.
Oh, if that is so, then I will not reward you this. As you see what appears to be a large, glittering gem or scale in his hand, as he kind of gives a slight smirk towards you.
I, I,
What? No,
both,
take it.
but I laugh and I go, must you always tempt the righteous? And I laugh and I go, Mr. Baphomet, if I may so be gracious to call you that. If you give this to me, it will be of your own free will and volition. It is not up to me. I am content with what I have been given by the righteous victory of my friend.
I reward the strong. And he tosses this item to the ground in front of you. Uh, it looks like a whetstone crafted from a scale.
Like a dragon scale?
If you pick it up, you might find out.
I'll, Bofer like throws the pelt on one side, like takes his bag with and like for all the organs and thorns and kind of stuffs them all in there. Closes his bag, like tries to like loop it so it doesn't fall out. Throws a pelt over, leans down, and I'll pick it up.
It is a large white dragon scale. It glimmers like a diamond in your hand. Uh,
Did you just say
so
white? Did you just say?
yes,
Oh Lord, have mercy.
this is a dragon scale whetstone.
Okay, all right.
Wowzers.
So I'm putting in my notes that I have uh I have this um wet stone, and then I'm gonna put in quotations white so that I remember to not show anyone else besides the men who are here because I don't need calliope on my butt.
I'll send you the write up on it right now.
Sweet.
This comes off of the rare variant, which is a adult white dragon.
Okay.
But yeah, there's the write-up on it.
Okay. Great. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud just for since we're recording. I'm just gonna read this out loud while he's doing his level up. Certain preserved dragon scales can take on magical properties either naturally on their own or with the help of skilled artificer or enchanter. These whetstones are made of such a scale and appear almost gem-like in appearance. You can use a dragon scale whetstone over the course of 1 minute to sharpen a bladed weapon such as a longsword, battle axe, or spear, granting it a variety of bonuses as shown on the table below. The bonuses remain for 1 hour and depend on the whetstone's rarity and the kind of dragon it originally came from. These bonuses are in addition to any other bonuses a weapon may have. A whetstone has 5 uses. When you use the last use, it loses its gem-like shine and becomes a non-magical scale. Dragon Age, which is wait, even if it becomes non-magical, it's still a dragon scale, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so you can use it for like a piece of armor or something.
Mhm. Piece of
Okay.
armor, decoration.
How
yep.
big? How big is this thing?
It would be probably about a foot long, maybe 8 inches wide.
So about the length of my forearm. Actually, probably looks exactly like my forearm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A whetstone has 5 uses. We already read that. So here we go. Dragon Age bonus damage rarity Wormling, plus 1d4 uncommon young, plus 2d4 rare adult, plus 3d4 very rare ancient, plus 44 legendary dragon bonus of damage. Whetstone color white is cold, rare variant, plus 3d4. Oh my word. Okay. So you said this is rare, so it would be a rare adult, so it's just plus 3d4 cold damage.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. All right. I'm down with that. And so it doesn't permanently put that on the weapon, but only
Nope,
for the
it lasts for 1 hour after
1 hour.
you take a bladed weapon to the whetstone.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's like a pre-fight or
pre-fight.
like a pre-fight buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I can put on your spear, which has malice on it, and make it ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
And I can honestly put it on my Zweihander and add it to my Dune Smites.
That would be absurd.
Yeah. Okay, and so after he hands it to me and Beaufort does his crafter squint on it like this, and I'll go, wow, thank you. Honestly, this bounty is bountiful, for lack of a better term. Thank you. I will do my best to outfit your hunter in the best that I can craft.
Good. See to it that you do.
I will ask, aesthetically, do we have to stick with black? And Belfer just gives a slight smile and an eyebrow raise.
To who?
To
Branch?
No, to Baphomet. I'm talking to Baphomet. being trying to be funny. I will ask, do I have to stick with, for aesthetically, do I have to stick with black?
Whatever pleases the hunter.
Yes. And I look at Branch like, we don't have to do just black.
Branch gives him a thumbs up.
And I'll
As
look
the
to
great
Uba and put my
hunter
arms like
leans
this.
back and goes, "Now go. The night runs late. Uba, you did well. Branch, I look forward to seeing your hunts in the future. Be sure to craft totems from time to time."
Thank you. I will.
Before we walk out, can I actually? Well, I imagine we kind of start turning to walk and follow Uba, and I'm gonna turn around and go. Actually, Mr. Baphomet, if it please you, may I ask a question? You do not have to answer with, utmost preciseness, but I do have a small question since I'm in your presence.
You see his gaze kind of gleam down at you. His attention is on you.
Is it possible to get rid of the fog totally?
Yes.
That's all I needed to hear. I've missed my Morodin, and then I'll turn on my heel and follow Uba.
The Grey Hunter calls out to Uba again. Be sure to name my grandson something mighty, Uba.
Cute.
Uba just kind of looks back, gives a thumbs up, and goes, "Yeah, Granddad, you got it."
I'm gonna nudge Uba on his, cause I'm maybe the same height of his thigh, and I'm just gonna nudge his thigh and be like, "Aww."
That's right. I'm the favorite. You know it.
Branch like halfway lifts his hand and he goes, "Do you have a preferred material for your uh totems?" There you go. Word almost lost me.
Of bone and blood.
Branch gives him a two-fingered salute.
I look at Branch and I go, "I can help you with it. Don't worry."
But as you all make your way out of the cave, stepping out immediately, Uba turns around and goes, "Very nice. Very nice indeed. I wasn't expecting the big man to throw something that gnarly at you, but hey, you proved yourself. Good work. Kudos, as they would say."
Thank you, thank you.
I point my hands at Branch and I go, "He's the man. What can I say?"
Thanks both for you. You definitely helped in that fight.
Bofer
Chaz puts his one arm around you, Bofer, and goes, "Oh, you're such a nice guy." Kind of puts you in a little bit of like a headlock before he lets go and goes, "These guys are nice. I like these guys. You know what would be great? Let's go back home and finish off another barrel."
I look at
Yeah.
everybody and I go, "I agree with the go back home thing. Thank you for the compliment. I, however, have a long overdue discussion with my dwarven brother."
Oh, and here I thought dwarves were able to hold their liquor. All right, we got a lightweight here.
Oh. I look at Branch and I go, "Did he really just say that?"
Oh, he said it for sure.
All
Like,
right.
are we still in the cave or
I
no?
imagine we're walking out.
You guys are walking out of the cave and making your way back to the shrine that you originated from.
I was like, he did it on holy ground. I even think he did it in earshot. I think he did it in holy earshot, if anything.
I look at
He
Branch.
meant it.
Bofer rolls his shoulders forward and kind of does like this, and I go, "Hey, Uba, how many can you drink before you start to get a little lucid?"
Oh, that's a dangerous question there, friend. Few clarifying questions. Are we allowed to eat in between?
No, I'm talking about real dwarvish drinking.
Oh, good for at least 2 barrels.
Have you ever tried 4?
Yeah, but the missus don't like me being that hungover the next day.
I look at Chaz and I go, "Do you really want to go for 4?"
Chaz goes, "I don't got to worry about that. Fuck yeah, let's do it."
All right. Bover in the back of his mind is going, "I still have a couple spell slots of cure wounds and lay on hands." He has no idea what kind of dwarvish things we have going on over here. He's got no idea.
Which is funny because Chaz literally used cure
I know, I
lay
saw
on
it.
hands on himself earlier.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I saw the lay on hands. Someone who's, has clerical magic. I see it and I'm like, "Oh, he's cheating. Okay, so then I'm going to cheat."
Hmm.
As you all make your way back to the shrine, Uba simply just waves his hand over the moose skull as you see the eyes flare up with that familiar blue-green kind of fiery hue as you see all the smoke retract back into the bowl. And there you find yourselves back in the southern clearing of Uba's territory. Above you, a beautiful starscape above you all. It has been a long time since you guys have actually seen a clear, cloudless sky above, and the skyscape here is immaculate. A full moon shining overhead. You see constellations and stars shining brightly. You see these colorful clouds far above the earth, just kind of gently caressing in between all of these stars. It is absolutely immaculate. There is a picture of it in the RP channel.
Ooh, ooh,
Okay,
ooh.
okay.
I will put it up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. No, I will. As we step out, I'll laugh at the whole conversation that we've just had, and I'll actually look at Chaz and I'll go, in all honesty, let's take our drinking game to the next night. Let me take care of my business tonight, and then if we are still here tomorrow, I'll drink you under the table.
I'm gonna hold that as a paladin vow.
Hey, I'm an oathbreaker.
That's fucking hilarious. I
That
am
is
too.
Are you
hilarious.
really? Beaufort gets all
Oh,
excited and
God.
goes, actually, I'm not a true oathbreaker. I just got excommunicated from the church. So, technically.
Oh yeah, I totally said fuck my old god, and then I came to the Storm Mother, and here I am, better than ever.
Yeah, I did. I was removed by the church, not by my God. Big. I'll pull out the old bounty on my piece of paper and I'll show it and I'll be like, they used to hate me. I
He
think
grabs it. What the fuck is this chump change?
I know. This was probably a little under a decade ago, and they've been hunting for me ever since. And then I'll go, but I said, can I show you something?
Sure. Yeah, I can
I'm
keep secrets.
I'm gonna mind link with him, and show him an image of Thistle's bacon body and be like, the guy who accused me is no longer alive.
That's real good fucking work. I'm not gonna lie. That's and he goes to like clap, then he looks over at his missing arm and goes, "Fuck!" Every time.
Unlinking somebody and then posting him a live link.
Yeah.
Like
Hit
video
him
is
with a live
crazy.
leak. Yeah.
Yes,
Hit him with the
it's
12 days of
wild.
Fallujah right there on the noggin. No, I'll look at them. I'll look at everybody and I'll go, "Thank you for inviting me to the hunt. It was actually, though I was terrified, it was well worth it and it was fun. And I'm honored to have been there to receive the blessings of Baphomet and to witness my friend do such amazing work." And I look at Branch and I'll go, "Me and you have some collaborating to do for new armor for you and some upgrades. So you get some rest, drink with the boys, have fun. I have some conversations to have, and possibly another." And I look around, and I'm like, possibly some more crafting to do in the basement with Rashanka, but don't let your mind go there. That's not what I mean.
Jazz gives you the side eye, gives you that shit-eating smirk. Yeah, sure.
That's not what I mean. And I look at Uba and I go, I'm so serious. That's not what I mean. She's another blacksmith and a great one at that. I would like her help.
It was just kind of like pursing his lips, kind of looking at you like, right. Well, I'm gonna go say hi to the missus. You have fun there, lad. And steps out of his little clearing.
I look at Branch and I'm like, I'm not joking. Why is everyone acting like I'm taking this the wrong way? I'm not joking. And I'm gonna.
Sure.
What I'm gonna do is, before I walk away, I'm gonna huddle up next to you, Branch, and let me check my spell slots real quick. I think I have. Yeah, I got one more. I'll cast my last cure wounds on you. For 5. It's only 5, but I should close up any extra bleeding or any extra swelling. I'll try to, almost like taking an ibuprofen, just kind of knock that down. That way you're not as hurt. It's almost like getting a shot of morphine and ibuprofen at the same time. Take down the swelling, knock the pain out. That way you can function for the night and then get your rest. And I'll be like, go rest, enjoy yourself. Excellent job. Do you want me to take the head to turn it into a trophy, or do you want to hold on to it until we find another resting point?
You can hold on to it if you want to.
Okay.
I mean, Side note, you could also take that trophy that you have of the Manticore King and you could add it to a totem here on Uba's already blessed territory.
Um. Okay.
What would
Just a
that
side thought. You don't
what
have
what would
to.
that do? I mean, wouldn't that just get rid of the thing that we're trying to use?
I mean, the skull itself can be used as a totem or a trophy. Um, but if you were to put that particular trophy as a totem here on this blessed area, he would work up a little bit more favor with the Great Hunter, and there could be possible side effects from that. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll ultimately leave it up to
I
you. It's your trophy.
no, yeah, I like to start doing the hunter stuff with taking the skull out and stuff like that and leaving it as a trophy there. And I like to like use the mane and stuff for material, use the mane and the skin and stuff for
Oh, okay.
materials and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Then I'll stand with you as you give the skull basically to not giving it to Uba, but giving it on the altar. I'll stand there with you.
As you put the Manicore King's head in the bowl, you see the flesh instantly get stripped away from it, sucked into the bottom of the basin as the skull is left pristine and white, perfectly preserved as it begins to float up and shoots almost like a dart through a blowgun onto one of the trees and impacts as you see the skull sink into one of the trees.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Heck yeah. That's cool.
You begin to hear drums off in the distance of the woods. For the next 24 hours, you have 10 temporary HP.
Sick. All right.
So the reason it's 10 HP is because you used an actual boss level creature as a totem.
Gotcha.
And as you like create totems along the way, depending on the creature quality, you could get a small buildup. It could be temporary HP. It could be donated to attack modifiers. This one had a high fortitude, which is why it's giving you temporary HP. But if you took like a wyvern totem and
Mm-hmm.
created one along the way, it would give you like an attack boost. Or if you found like a iron rhino or a tusker boar, it would give you one to your AC for 24 hours.
That's legit.
Oh,
Heck yeah. Okay. Sick. I'll clasp you kind of like on your, obviously not your human shoulder, but on your horse shoulder. Be like, this is actually almost, you know, there's almost religious levels of spiritual. I like it. It's pretty cool.
yes. It's I like how it's like using all the materials.
Yeah, it's not wasteful.
Yeah.
Um, I'll look at you and be like, "You did a great job tonight, man. Honestly, super proud of you." Yeah. I'm gonna start working on designs right away to try to get you some good stuff. Hopefully, within the next, couple weeks, we should have some, you know, super sick, like, awesome battle ready armor that is not only functional but also hopefully looks good.
Heck yeah, man. And you did great also. I literally did not have the health pool to do that by myself, so I appreciate that you were there because
Hey, you know what?
it would have beat me up.
Bofer, you say that, and Bofer like smiles and kind of like pokes his shoulders up and goes, "Hey, it's what I do." And as I say that, I'm gonna dump the rest of my lay on hands on myself, and hit myself for it's 15. And you just see like you see like bruises fade, cuts kind of they go from open to close, 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 and now they're just little lines on the skin. You see the fang holes close, and you see some like pus kind of get pushed out and then down out of the way, and
Yeah.
Bofer's body just rejects everything, and you just see wounds start to close. They're not gone, but just close, And I'm like,
Fucking
you know,
gnarly.
and he turns his head, cracks his neck, rolls his shoulders, and goes, "Not bad for an old man, you know."
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
All right.
As you two turn to walk out of this small little sanctum of Uba's, sitting over by the lake, you would see Doc sitting on the bench, smoking a pipe, as you see this deep kind of purple green smoke wafting out from his pipe, as you see Calliope's bright hair sitting next to him, and you see Jermac also sitting on the grass next to him, toking on this long, long wizard's pipe, also with this deep purple green smoke wafting out from it, as they all are all just looking up at the night sky. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. I'm so glad you enjoyed it and stuck out to the end. Come back and see us live on stream, on TikTok, X, wherever you can find Raise the Idols. Come check us out. Stay up to date. All the fun things. It's going to be amazing. What an amazing ride. What an amazing story. And I hope you follow along.